G'day guys, my name is Noxter and you're watching MineCraze Cosmos. So, on the previous episode, we were working on our KFC and I showed that off. There's been an interesting piece of news which you may or may not have heard if you've already watched Chris's video. The server is now hosted. We've got a fancy hosting company providing hosting, and that's good and bad. It's good because the server's running all the time. You don't have to worry about not being able to join, and I can worry about wasting my time all the time. And also much less lag, which is wonderful. The bad news is, because of the system and blah-de-blah-de-blah and whatever reasons, we've had to downgrade back to 1.4.6, which means all the things that I built with new snapshot stuff have now vanished mysteriously. Which kind of sucks, but I don't have much chicken left. Just collecting what was left in the surplus, but yeah, I'm just having to make do. And yeah, there's plenty of other stuff to work on, and once the snapshot goes back up, I'll be able to fix the place, but for the moment it looks a little bit dilapidated and is currently non-functional. So that's my sad news. But hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to fix it pretty soon. I don't know whether, like, there's some speculation whether some of these blocks will mysteriously just reappear because they haven't been overwritten. I don't know, maybe. But from testing, I'd say at least a lot of them will be gone and I'll have to replace them. I don't know, maybe we'll get some help from spawned-in resources just to fix damages or something like that. But for the moment, we're going to have to find another source of food. If we go in here, there's still a bunch of chickens in the system, but nothing's happening to them. Only half a stack of chicken left in there. Yeah, because the dropper here is no longer working, so it's not even doing the timer. If it was doing that, then at least the ones that were there would get cooked, but oh well. So, what I've been working on, a few things like I mentioned last time. I was planning on doing a mob farm, and I've got that. I've pretty much done the farm part. There's my cats. I'll tell you about those in a sec. I'm going to show you. Now, if you go over this side of the hill, there's an entrance from my base underground beneath the graveyard as well, but what's with all the mobs out here today? Go away! I'm trying to do a video here. Any consideration for some deadheads. Alright, so yes. Broke out in this side of the hill here, which will probably eventually be patched up, but it's a nice easy way to get inside. So the design of this mob farm, I'm using Etho's tube system with the layers and the water, because in the past I have found that to be the most effective and seems to solve all the problems I was having with the previous designs I was working with. So each stage is like this. I've got all the lights rigged up. I won't go into great detail about the design, because if you want you can check out Etho's video. He's got a tutorial on it. So that's kind of fine. There's that one, yep. Alright, and yeah, the light's controlled by a lever down the bottom there at the moment, but eventually we'll have a fancier system. Now what I want to do, at the moment, all the mobs fall to the bottom, they go through a water pipe down the bottom and come pouring out somewhere inside here. Now there's this guy here who's kind of redundant because I've changed the system I was using, but he's kind of hanging around, and I might put him somewhere on display, just have him hanging out by wherever I end up putting the control panel system. What I'm trying to do, because this thing spawns creepers, zombies and skeletons, and I want to have them sorted into creepers, zombies and skeletons. So, the way to do that, I come through here, zombies see this guy and say, I want to eat his brains, and they climb up here and fall in there. Because of these trapdoors, they think they can walk across there and stand next to him and go, bleh. But they can't, they fall in. and other things generally just flow on past. So they're just like, bleh. But again, sometimes something might get pushed up if it happens to be hanging around there with the zombies and whatnot. Now the next stage, I did have it going over there and did some tests, but it didn't really work, so I'm trying to do this because it might work. I want to filter out the creepers, and what I'm going to do is put a whole bunch of those cats you saw out there up along here. And that'll make the creepers go, cats! Where can I run to? I need a place. And they see there's a big platform far away, and they go, same thing, rah, 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 rah. So that's a theory, and some tests I've done show that it might work more or less well. And then the skeletons will continue flowing down and just fall in here. So what I've got to do now is get those cats in place. And then I can test it out to see if it's actually working. Because before, I had them going straight on and then the cats were right there, and lots of the creepers ended up with the zombies because they saw the cats in advance, and then the other ones were just sitting in the middle of the stream, clogging up the system and being a mess of everything. Alright, so let's go. Now with those cats, I went to a jungle obviously, got some cats, and I was breeding them, and for some reason they kept disappearing on me. It was incredibly frustrating, and they just vanished, and I kind of concluded that it was the ones that I'd bred, the new babies, that were disappearing, and the original two were still there. Or three, I think I did have another one before, I think it somehow died. But yeah, so there was the original two, so I figured maybe it must be something where they're just despawning and they're not being set to not despawn properly or something for whatever reason. And I went and after many tedious hours collected these guys, and so far they haven't despawned, so that theory is looking pretty good. This is my fishing hole. This is where I got all the fish from. Well, not all of it, some I did out in the open as well. All you do is you stand here and you go whoop. You wait for a fish and then you reel it in. Quite a nifty design, quite small, quite compact. Obviously this is just randomly in the middle of the open, but you could have it in a nice little hollow in the side of your cavern wall or wherever. Now, I'm hoping most of the bugs with these guys randomly teleporting and moving out of position are no longer occurring, otherwise this whole thing will break and I will tear my hair out. So come on kitties! Oh, yep, you're coming. But I've got a job for you to do. You get to sit there and watch creepers go past and laugh at their terror. Ooh, he's doing things with portals. Alright. Now, can you teleport in here? Yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's right, I wanted to get some lighting in the back there. Mainly because I can. Although I guess things might be able to spawn there. I'll just use the guys I've got then. That'll do. Oops. Sorry. Yep. Alright, you come over here. Yep, yep. Get over. Yep, yep, you, come, gimme. No. Alright, you sit. Good cat. You, what do you think you're doing? Never trust the Siamese. Get off from there! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I killed it. Cats. Who'd have them? Alright, you. Come over here. Come over here. Go that way. Go that way. Move over! Oh, for the love of Pete. No! Alright, come back here. All of you that are still standing up and are still alive and whatever. Alright, now try again. Now come over here. Right over here. Right over here. Right over here. Now you sit. No, sit. Yep, sit. Good. You. No. Yes. Sit. One, two. Wait. Sit. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You. Number 7. Get back to your post. Meh. Thank you. Now, make sure you go in that direction. Sit down. Alright, there's all 7. There's supposed to be 8, but well, that one got in the way of my pickaxe when I was trying to set him free. Let's do that and that. Vines. Alright. Now the moment of truth comes when we test to see if this actually works or not. So let's snag these extra vines. Put some water down there. Yeah, slow. Uh-oh. Alright. So in theory that stream's all set up. Let's grab these guys that we got down here. And constant meowing of insanity and the blowing and the... Alright. Go down to the bottom. Out. Flick them on. And wait a bit and see what happens. Still appear to be having a few problems. These guys have randomly left their post. In here, there's a bunch of other guys, some creepers and a skeleton. This is pretty good. Like, seem to only be having skeletons in here. And, you know, one got through into here as well, but... I think what still might be happening though... Let's just turn this sound down a bit. I think what's happening is... the creepers somewhere back here are still causing a blockage. Because... like, there's one there. I also saw there was some skeletons spazzing out there. Oops. That was in water, I think, so I didn't break anything. But I think it's like a creeper. I think it's mostly the creepers are somehow aware of the cats before they get to there. That's my current theory, and I don't know how I can fix that, but I'm going to shut this down for a moment, see if I can figure something out. And I'll probably work on this a lot off camera a bit, and some other time I'll show you if I get any progress happening. So I was messing around with that for a while, trying different things, just observing stuff. I sort of managed to fix some of the problems, but there's still a lot of problems, so it's going to be a bit of a pain. I'll probably do most of it off camera and just show you when it's finished. But for now, I wanted to show you something else. I mentioned in the last episode that I've sort of decided what I want to do for my main other project, and that I was looking for a particular type of terrain, and I think I've found where it's going to be. I found another place before. Like I said, I wanted there to be a big ocean, and the other place was pretty cool. It was all jungly, and there was a nice jungly hill and stuff, but then I realised the ocean was actually pretty tiny, more of a glorified lake. So, but over here, we've got sort of a swampland here and a mountain range. But then as you see further up the coast, this swamp opens out into just a glorious, massive ocean. Which we'll see as we just get over this rise. So there's swamp up to here, and then there's this really cool peninsula thing out here, which you can see on the map. And then there's this awesome mountain with this cool cliff face right across from here. So as you can see, I have claimed this area with the Noxterian flag. So it's still fairly swampy on this side, but if we go over here, and if you see that island off there is a swampy island as well, but out over this side there's desert up around that way, but out over this side is our ocean of beauty. Which is what I'm looking for. So my plan for this area is to make some kind of villagey type place. Not sure whether it wants to be so much of a seaside theme as I was working on at Port Plankton in my single player, or whether it's just more of a village that just happens to have a port as well. There will be a port, harbour thing, there's going to be a lighthouse somewhere, possibly on the end of here, maybe over there or somewhere instead, I don't know yet. And I'm thinking sort of along the peninsula, maybe houses and buildings and shops and things. But what I want to do is then have it wind up with a road or whatever up onto that cliff face we saw, or possibly the other one over, and there'd be some form of castle or tower type palacey place on top of that. Like just up there, and have a road running down, probably a impressive looking bridge across this river, working into the road, and something fancy along those lines. So this is sort of the plan for my main area-ish. I don't know about main area, because again, there's still all the mob farms and stuff over at the spawn. So there's my two main projects, I guess. This being the more decorational, and that one being the more functional, I guess. Is a way of putting it. So again, the flag, claimed it, it's probably be moved somewhere a bit more convenient into some of the buildings. I think what I want to do now is work on having a nether tunnel connecting up to the hub, because that seems to be the cool thing to do. So I want to think about what I want to do with the portal though, because you know, you can just have a portal sitting somewhere, but I want it to be somewhere where it fits into the town. So I don't know if I want to build some sort of underground building or a thing, have it built into the mountain, whether it would be up in the palace, castle place, or something else. Not entirely certain what's going to happen there. So I'm just going to have a bit of a think, maybe a bit of a plan out. Probably won't get much progress done in this episode, but I just want to show you what's happening so you've got a bit of an idea. So I've been working around here a little bit, trying to figure out what to start with, and one thing, I need a bit more redstone, because I'm a bit low at the moment, and I could do more mining back over at my spawn place, but I've decided I want to have some cool mine system over here. So I've got this little entrance here. Sort of figured out a style for my mine, and this at the moment is not really anything, because what I want to do under here is sort of have a big, more like a less refined and carved in, more like an actual cave tunnel shaft going down. So I figured the best way to do that is to use some of this gunpowder and make some boomage. So there's one stack of TNT, and I'll probably end up needing more than this and only getting part way and rage quitting or something, but let's start. Now if I do that, that's going to blow everything else up too, isn't it? Let's go one further down. Actually, let's dig down two and maybe hollow out the sides a bit, just to give it a little bit extra radius. Again, we're going to conserve TNT here. Actually, let's hop in the hole. Let's put two. Flint and steel. I'll probably blow up half this floor anyway. Oops. Look. Run! Run! Splendid. Alright, this is the middle. Let's do, why not just do that again? Do it here. See what happens. Here's my ignition device. Alright, so actually that does actually make it take longer before it blows up, more time to escape with my life. So it might actually be smart to only just light it on fire. Ow. Yeah, so this is sort of the look I'm going for, just like this all the way down. Is this the center? Because it doesn't have to be exact center, a bit of random variation is always nice. Alright, so light a fire and get out of there. Oh, the joys of explosions. Still centered? Wait, center? Center. Ta-da! Yeah, alright. It's sort of got this edgy bit, so let's only just do down the 2 this time. Ow. Should really pay attention to how many blocks are left. Because one day they'll blow up too many and I'll fall to my death. Another one. Where are we now? 48. We want to go down to, what is it, 12 or 11. That good place is where we want to be for the maximum yield of our mining efforts. There. Fire. And some of this I might want to widen a bit more as well, depending on various things. So I don't know if I'll come back with more of the explosives or just a pickaxe and adjust it to my liking. Don't quite like that bit. It's a bit too sticky out. Let's stick a thing there and go down. There we go. This is the center of here. Wow, it's gone. I guess all this gravel made that bit blow up a bit more than this side. Which I don't mind if it deviates a little bit, like the tunnel sort of goes woo and woo, as long as there is still a nice shaft down through the center. delayed reaction there. Most unusual. Alright. There. Alright, let's just go down 3 again. Peel her up, out of harm's way. Boom! Down to here. Where are we at? 31. Tell you what, let's do... I just dug straight down. What an idiot. Let's do 3. I'm a daredevil, I am. Ooh, hello there, gold. Don't mind if I do. That bit there, man. It's going to be in the way. That's more like it. It's getting even harder and harder to tell where the center is. Can't see that far. Let's do another 2, but we'll dig both heights. And we'll get out of there. Eat a bit of chicken. You going to explode soon? Where's the kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! There we go. Where are we at now? 19, nearly there. We might actually do it. Out there, I think. Give or take. We could actually... Bit. Oh wow, the sky. That didn't help much. Alright. This white section, let's do this. I love the sound of explosions in the morning. It is the afternoon. We need to go 2 more blocks down. hollow out a lot of this space anyway for the center point of the thingamajig. So instead of digging down, let's just take a rough guess where the center is and go 1, 2, 3. Fire. This is the dangerous bit. Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh. Alright, let's check the damages. I have a feeling a very sad... Ooh! Okay, I'm happy. I don't care that I lost all my awesome enchanted pickaxes and stuff. I have lapis! Yay! This is a bit where some cruel sod points out that I would have got a heck of a lot more if I'd used Fortune 3 on it. Ouch. Whoa. Whoa boy. Alright, so on my to-do list I need to make a new grave and go back to the enchanting place for more tools. And I might want to bring some more books too, so I can do some good stuff. So I am probably, I'll see what I'll do. I'll blah blah blah. I shall learn how to speak English, and then I'll get some stuff together, dig another grave, and see you at the end farm for some enchanting. Make that 2 graves. Or 3. Grow inside Ignite Other. Sounds like fun. Smite 4. Not bad. Already got 1, and 2 and 3 of those. So not that great either. Elder Spirit Sphere the. I think they got the wrong order. I think it's supposed to be the Elder Spirit Sphere or something like that. Oh, great. Here's something a bit more useful. A Fortune 2. Alright, so because I already have this guy which also has Fortune 2. So that means all we need to do is get some Unbreaking 3. And we can put those together and that'll make a Fortune 3. Ideally we'd get Efficiency in there as well. Oh! This one's already Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3. So we can put these two together with that book and get a triplicator. Let's do that. Alright, so this we probably want to do... That's going to only cost 5. This is going to cost the most. What if we do it this way around? 32, 14, 34. So that's going to cost us 32. So let's go get that. Alright. So which was it? This one first? Yep. And then we need to put that in there. That'll only be... Oh, it's a bit more because it's already fancy. But that's what we want. And that'll be 12. How much is it to name it? 19. Let's go get that. Alright, that guy there, that guy there, and that is our 8 ore. And we whack it in the ender chest for safekeeping. Alright, so now we can actually, let's do that now because we'll probably need them. Get some extra diamonds. And that hopefully, we've got a lot of books, so I think I'll just stick with the books for at least a while until I get something that looks like it could be promising. Unbreaking 3, this could come in handy. Don't know what we want to put it with yet. We've already got it on that one. We'll have to see what else we get. Possibly that guy if we want to do another fancy bow. Who knows? And another one! This is beautiful! These things are the best! Let's try doing just a pickaxe and see what happens. Because the thing is, with a pickaxe we're more likely to get a good pickaxe enchantment than with a book. Because books you can get anything. The Imbue Enchant Hot pretty lame. Do I want to use... Where is it? I added an extra chest because I was running out of room. Could use one of these guys and turn this into our triplicate earth render. Or I could wait and see what happens. I'll wait and see what happens. So I got this Feather Falling 4, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to make me some diamond boots, and I'll also add one of these. I've got 5 of them now, all unbreaking 3s, so that's good. Ender pearls everywhere. So let's make some boots. Some boots for my foot. And we'll put those in there. Don't know if it matters which order we put things on, but that'll be 6. And let's give them a name. That'll cost a bit more. We're going to call these Long Fall Boots. Oop, what happened there? Randomly exit out. And then the unbreaking. Another 9. Awesome, and the sounds are really glitchy because all the endermen up there. But yeah, so now that'll be awesome. I'm just going to pop it away in the ender chest for now, just in case I accidentally die on the way out of here. Let's see. I've got these 2 guys. I could use some more of those unbreaking books and use them to make my other things. I don't have a silk touch one yet though. Where are tools? Tools. That's not tools. That's just that. Alright. So yes. We've got a couple of fortune 2s. But yeah, we already got our triplicator, but that's good because it means I can make another one if I need to. Might make a good sword too at some point because I've got some good things. Did I have a fire aspect? I don't think I do. I need to sort these better. Anyway, back to the old enchanting. So I ran out of food because I was growing mushrooms, but then I accidentally, trying to clear inventory space, I accidentally dropped my dirt. So I ran out of food, and I was heading back for more, and then an enderman killed me. So, time to dig another grave, and then I still had my books on me too. There was still 24 or something left. So they might have fallen off into the edge of nothingness. That might be sad. We'll have to go find out. Alright, time to find out how much of my stuff survived. And whether I will, thanks to that guy. Where's the brakes on this thing? Okay, now I'm going backwards. Oh well, he's gone now. Ooh, good. Some of my stuff was still there. Mostly just the wood, it looks like. Did I pick anything else up? So yeah, the books, it looks like are gone forever. Need to bring some of these guys back with us, I think. Because the chest at the other end was nearly empty for some reason. Alright, so in that case, we can't keep enchanting books. I made a chicken in here. Well, I can make one of these guys into an earth render. I might make an awesome bow, maybe a sword as well. Alright, so this is going to be our earth render. So we'll name it as such. Earth render. Efficiency 4 plus efficiency 4 equals efficiency 5. Now, which of these bows? This one's already got the punch. So, flame. Bow ones are here, right? Okay. What is there? We can't do infinity. think it's already got everything else on. We've got a fair few arrows though to spare. This isn't not going to work because we can't name it. 9, how much is it going to cost us? 16. Alright, so this guy, plus the power 4, so that's power 5, punch 2, flame 1. And we're going to call it Thunder Shot, like our last one. Because that was awesome. And do I want to waste another Unbreaking 3 on it? Well, it's not really a waste. How many have I got? I've only got 3 of those left. Alright. So it's just like our original Thunder Shot, except without the infinity. So we'll still have to carry arrows with us, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright. So, we've got Triplicate, we've got Earthrender, we don't have a Silk Touch. Snuff Creature Embiggen. Ooh. Not what I was looking for, but it might come in handy next time I die. So, I don't know, I've got a bunch of iron, I could try making a few iron ones in the future. For now, let's do a sword, and I think I want to do this one custom, using books completely. So with a sword, you can sort of aim for a few different things, like you can go for sharpness, which is better against everything, or something like smite, which is better just against the undead mobs. But it does more, it's more better at them. So, which means for other things though it acts like a regular diamond sword. All the same, in this case I think that's what I'm going to do. And we'll grab a knockback as well. I don't have a fire aspect, I don't think. So, alright. So this sword is going to be kind of smite, so it kills the undead evil things. So, we're going to name it the Master Sword. Smite 5, knockback 2. And where is it? Unbreaking 3. And I guess also in my texture pack it's kind of good because the shape and design of the sword kind of does look reminiscent of the Master Sword. It's got the purple thingy bits and stuff. So yeah, I think that suits quite well. For those of you who don't know, that's a Zelda reference. So I decided to do a diamond helmet, and I'm going to put Unbreaking 3 and Aqua Affinity, and I'm not sure whether to do just protection or blast protection. Let's call it an anti-head bonking device. Alright. So if we do that, that's 15. I won't have enough to put the other one on. If it does work. I don't know if it does anyway. Oh, it's only 9. No, that, you can't. 4's the max. That's going to be 13. Like so. And once again, we're going to put that in the ender chest for now, just in case we die gruesomely on our way back, like last time. Only 1 diamond left. Might try a few more iron picks to see if I can get that silk touch. And then make some iron armor for the rest. Curse of Barata. What does that mean? Oh, golly, another one of those. Very nice iron version of the Triplicator, but... oh, that's right, last one I did put in here. But, again, I don't really need it because I got diamond ones. And another one? For crying out loud, how many does a guy need? Heck, you can go in there too. Not like anyone's actually buying them anyway. Yes, finally! We have a substitute silk touch pick. Well, an iron one. It's a temporary until we can do better. I think what would be really nice, I was just thinking, is if they added some sort of way that you could disenchant tools and stuff. Like, I've got like all these things which I don't want, and I'm pretty sure no one else does either. So it would be nice, like, even if you had to, like, use up more levels just to get rid of it, it would be worth it, I reckon, just to get the tool back to try again. That would be nice, I think. So, what are we going to call this one? Do we call it our extractor like our last one was, or something else? Because it's just an iron one. I could call it Archie again, maybe. Because Archie was an iron one as well. 31. So, I could spend 31 levels to name this pickaxe, or I could upgrade it to efficiency 5 and name it for just 17 levels. Guess what I'm going to do? Please let me out and don't kill me. Please. 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 Please go away. You're blocking the road. I forgot that I can throw at him. Just get off the road. I don't know if these guys have spawned there, in which case they're full health too. That worked. So long, suckers. Oh, now who's the sucker? Move, stupid cart, move, move. Go gadget, ender pearl. So in the end, I've ended up with a pretty cool set of equipment. I'm fairly happy with what I've got. In fact, probably better than what I had. The only thing is the silk touch is not diamonds. I've got a new bow. The sword, I don't know whether sharpness is better than smite or not. I want to get a looting 3 at some stage because they're amazing, but again, no luck with that. But yeah, that's my toolkit that I've got with me at the moment. Take a bet on how long it'll be before I lose it horribly again. But for now, it's now nearly 11:30 at night, and I'm going to call it a day for this episode so I can get it edited and uploaded so that you guys can watch it. So once again, this has been Noxter, having a rather calamitous time in the Cosmos server. Goodbye! Fire. This is the dangerous bit. Ooh, that was close.